Once upon a time, in a land where East and West met, there lived a man named Abdul Qadir al-Jilani. He was not only known for his wisdom and spirituality, but also for the miraculous deeds he performed. Abdul Qadir was born in a place called Gilan, but his heart and soul reached far beyond any borders. He was someone who didn't just teach, but also inspired through the miracles he displayed. From a young age, Abdul Qadir felt a deep connection to God. His mother often told him, "Look to the stars, my son, for they hold the secrets of the universe." These words stayed with him and guided him throughout his life, always pushing him to search for deeper truths. As he grew older, Abdul Qadir decided to travel to Baghdad, the great center of knowledge. It was a time of great political and social unrest in the city. The mighty Abbasid Caliphate was falling apart, and Baghdad was in chaos. Despite the turmoil, Abdul Qadir's wisdom began to shine through. Scholars, rulers, merchants, and common people alike came to him for advice and guidance. What truly made Abdul Qadir extraordinary was not just his knowledge, but also the miracles he performed. These miracles weren't just signs of his closeness to God. They were messages to the world, showing the power of faith. One day, a terrible famine struck Baghdad. People were starving, and food was nearly impossible to find. In desperation, the people turned to Abdul Qadir for help. He calmly raised his hands to the sky and prayed. At that moment, in a far-off city, rain began to fall, and the fields were blessed with abundance. Food from that city started to flow into Baghdad, and the famine ended. The people saw firsthand how a prayer could change everything. It wasn't the hands of man that saved them, but the divine blessing that came through Abdul Qadir's prayer. On another occasion, a violent storm was headed straight for Baghdad, threatening to destroy the city. The people were terrified, but Abdul Qadir remained calm. He raised his hands again and began to pray. In that moment, the storm changed course, and the city was spared. The winds calmed, and the sky cleared. Everyone marveled at the power of his prayer and how nature itself seemed to obey him. Abdul Qadir's miracles weren't just about nature, they also extended to the hearts of people. One day, a man came to him, filled with darkness. He had evil intentions and tried to intimidate Abdul Qadir. But Abdul Qadir calmly looked at him and said, "The darkness within you cannot harm me, for the light in me will overcome it." At those words, the man fell to his knees, trembling. He confessed, "Your light frightens me. It is beyond anything I have ever known." Abdul Qadir's influence went beyond just nature and human beings. His understanding of time and the soul was also remarkable. One day, a scholar came to him and asked, "If you are truly a man of wisdom, can you tell me, how does the soul separate from the body?" Abdul Qadir closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and then answered, "When the soul leaves the body, it is like a breeze that touches everything. Its traces are left in every thought, in every feeling. The soul, like a fingerprint, leaves its mark on every moment of life." This answer left the scholar in awe. He realized that Abdul Qadir's wisdom wasn't just intellectual. It came from a deep, divine understanding of the world. Abdul Qadir wasn't just a teacher, he was a guide. His life was dedicated to getting closer to God and helping others do the same. He didn't seek fame or power. His only desire was to be a beacon of light for those around him, and he did this through his wisdom, his miracles, and his inner peace. Today, Abdul Qadir al-Jilani's teachings continue to inspire people around the world. His life serves as a reminder that through faith, knowledge, and inner peace, we too can transform the world around us.